We decide where we will go. Right here, this team, right now, every step.
Splashes it through. Oh, what a big shot.
Wear them down with our effort. Wear them down with the consistency of it.
Virginia's going to win anyway. Unbelievable. Cavalier Sports Weekly is brought to you by Stellar One Bank and by UVA Health System and by Geico and by the Virginia Athletics Foundation.
On this edition of Cavalier Sports Weekly,
Panorama Farms is an incredible facility, gorgeous site.
Hollenberg is service in, she's found Miller. Miller will have a goal!
There's the snap. Here comes the pressure. Rocco fires over the middle. Touchdown! Jake McGee, and Virginia has taken the lead.
Welcome to Cavalier Sports Weekly. I'm Caroline Miller from the women's soccer team. We have a lot of great stories for you today, but we start with a look back at our football game against Georgia Tech.
Tevin Washington under center. He will take the snap and drop back, fake the pitch. Now he's got a man wide open. It's Klasky over the shoulder of the 40. He's to the 30, 25, 20, 10, 5. Goodbye. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Second down and 6. This is another dive play. No, it's a keeper, and he tosses to the near side. Orwin Smith with all sorts of room down the near sideline right. He could go. He's to the 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. And Georgia Tech has done it again.
First play, touchdown, then the next one was 2 plays, 60 yards, and had another one for about 22, and then later on. It is demoralizing when you got a guy right there that you maybe missed the tackle or you have an assignment error. We talked about at the beginning that this type of offense is an assignment-oriented offense. When you don't, execute, to the fullest extent, then you see that you can get hurt like that.
Rocco's under center. Here comes the blitz from the Jackets. He's got a man over the middle. Fires that way. It's caught. Terrell makes the catch of the 49. Jones behind him alone in the backfield. They fake the toss that way. And here's a pass. It's over to Mathis. Mathis along the far sideline right. Racing down that sideline. He's got a first down and then some. Georgia Tech with 4 down linemen. They'll send 4. Rocco, pressure coming. Fires. Got his man. That's caught by McGee. Hurdles over the defender. Touchdown, Virginia. What a play.
What a play. What a throw by Mike Rocco.
The feedback behind him is Lasky. He fakes the hand up to him, takes it himself, and he's got another big window. He's loose at the 50. Look out to the 40. He's to the 30, 25, racing him down and dragging him down from behind for Virginia. Asar Walcott.
With our young safeties, they found out today that when you're running an assignment-oriented offense that has blockers on you, and you got to get off blocks sometimes, that you got to be able to read your keys.
4th and goal from inside the 1. Georgia Tech with Washington back in the game. Lasky behind him. He takes it himself, spins his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. It'll be fielded in between the 2 hash marks by Shepard at the 7. He takes it around the near side right, looking for breathing room. He's got it over across the 30, 35, 40. He's to the 50, racing across midfield. He's to the 30. He cuts it back to the middle, knocked down at the 20. Out of the shotgun, empty backfield with a spread set. Rocco will take the snap. He's got pressure coming up. He has to scramble to his opposite side. Throws across his body. That's intercepted. Intercepted to the 44. He takes the snap. He's going to take it himself. Leans in. Touchdown, Georgia Tech, and a fitting end for what has been a horrific half of football from Virginia's side of things. It's now 34-7.
It takes its toll after a while. The safe throw that was tipped that led into an interception. Just kind of seemed like it just started raining and started pouring. We have to find a way sometimes when things like that happen that to put the brakes on and have a group collectively say, you know what, all right, that's it. Let's turn this thing back around. We've done it in the past, but that was with last year's team. We got to do it. There's a new cast of characters here this year. We got to be able to do it with the players that are in the mix now.
Here's the snap now to Washington. He's moving to the right on the option keeper. He's going to take it as he cuts it to the inside. He's walking down that sideline, lunges for the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. 2 to the right, make it 3 to the right now. Takes the snap, fires, lobbing this one, got a man open. The ball is caught. E.J. Scott leans into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia. On a beautiful pass from Phillip Sims.
What a throw.
Tied it into motion is Jake McGee. They're going to fake the handoff. Sims throws to the end zone. Touchdown. Swanson holds on, and Virginia will get some points in the late going.
Take it per man, take it per coach. And we got to coach better. We got to prepare them better. There's a lot of things you can talk about. And there's always, when you lose a game like this, everyone is quick to start pointing a bunch of fingers that we got to do this, we got to fix that. This is after the 3rd game of the season. You see a lot of things we need to fix. Those guys in that locker room are my guys. I got to coach them better. And we're not going to point fingers and say we got to do this and we got to do that. But the ultimate responsibility lies with me, with the product that's out on the field. And today I didn't do a very good job of getting the team ready to play this team.
Cavalier fans, join me, Dave Kane, the voice of the Cavaliers, at the Kroger on Rio Road in Charlottesville from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. and use your Kroger Plus card for your chance to win UVA prizes. Alternative entry options available. No purchase necessary. Look for the Cavalier One trailer. We hope to see you there. This portion of Cavalier Sports Weekly is brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Welcome back to Cavalier Sports Weekly. Saturday, our football team travels to Texas to take on TCU. Here's a preview of the matchup.
Hello, this is Coach London with the scouting report of TCU Horned Frogs. The Cavaliers will be traveling down there to play them this Saturday. This year was their first year in the Big 12. They made that jump. Their first game was Kansas as their opponent, who they played last week. A little bit about their defense. They've only given up average 3 points per game. Very big, physical, tough defense. They run kind of a 4-2-5 defense, which is a defense that Richmond ran, that Duke runs, and the Virginia Tech runs. Their safeties or their rovers are actively involved in making plays for them. And we'll take a couple looks at them and see what we have to do, talk about some of the things you have to do in order to be successful. One of their all-star players is Stanley Wapunga. He's number 90. He's a defensive end. Very, very athletic. Comes off the side, off the edge, and does a great job rushing the passer here. He's one of the best players that they've had. Just kind of notice the explosion that he has coming off the line of scrimmage and his ability to just kind of shake and dip and make the play on the quarterback there. Well, our tackles, Hodea Bushi and Morgan Moses, are definitely going to have their hands filled with blocking this guy because of just his up the field and athleticism. Here's another play. You see kind of their defense. 4 down linemen. They have 2 linebackers inside, and then the rest of the guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th guy right there, are kind of like the umbrella if you look at this all the way around. These guys are always adjustable. Sometimes they'll play on the line, sometimes they play off. Kansas is kind of a 2 tight end physical team that likes to run and do a lot of play action pass. One of their rovers that are outside guys in the 4-2-5 does a great job on the bootleg, picking the pass off. Another play on defense here. You see just effort, guys getting after it. Very active up front with the twists and stunts. What they do is they run well, okay? They run well, very athletic front. So you see up here, the 4 down guys, there's a lot of twisting, causing the quarterback to pull the ball down and then leading to the sack. Here's another shot here. Gremlin's running the pistol offense. And what you see is one of these, of the 5 guys into the secondary, one of these safeties now, down safeties, comes up and fills the alley for run and makes a physical tackle. We're gonna have to be able to move the ball in all kind of ways. And one of the ways obviously has been able to run the ball. One of the plays that Kansas is successful on is getting to the edge, capturing the edge, and putting the running back one-on-one versus the defender. You know, whether it's Perry Jones or Kevin Parks or Khalid Shepard, whoever it is, when we get them out in space like this, got to be able to make a move and allow us to get additional yardage. And here's the last shot. Again, you see the style of offense that Kansas has. They're 2 tight end, primarily run. What you see is a runner get to the next level. When we say next level, he clears the linebacker level. You always want those opportunities where you block the down guys and the 2 interior linebackers and then get to the next level. And just notice here that the running back does a great job of eluding the defender, the safety's tackle right here. We're gonna have to make plays like that and make runs like that to move the chains for us. That's TCU, kind of a quick thumbnail about who they are, the 4-2-5 defense, putting the game plan together to hope we can exploit what's going on there. And we appreciate all the support. I understand that the allotment for Virginia fans that are buying the tickets there have been sold out. We look forward to seeing you in Dallas-Fort Worth.
Tight end Jake McGee has shined early for our football team. We caught up with the redshirt sophomore.
This is a big play. Rocco has pressure coming, scrambling, buys time. Now he's going to heave it way downfield into double coverage. McGee makes the catch. Ah, what a play all the way down to the 33. What a job by the sophomore McGee, who reaches up and pulls it down in the crowd.
It's really just being ready to go when you're called upon, whatever the play is. If it's a short pass or a long pass, just being there, ready to step up to the occasion when the pass comes to you. It's a lot of work because tight ends was a new position, so I had to learn sort of all the aspects of it. But the passing sort of came easier than the run blocking, just because as being a quarterback, you've been doing the routes for a long time. Just used to the receiving part of it, so the blocking was the bigger step I had to take.
Rocco goes play action pass on 2nd and 8. Lobbing this one to the sideline, and he missed his target there. But wow, a big hit. Did he catch that? He caught it. My goodness.
Hands are mostly natural with people. You can work on it to a certain extent, but you either really have hands or you don't. So, I mean, you do jugs, you do extra work with the quarterbacks, but the plays like that, I guess, just come naturally. I tried to go chase it down, and I was able to get a hand on it and stick it to my body. It worked out pretty good.
They'll send for Rocco. Pressure coming. Fires. Got his man. That's caught by McGee. Hurdles over the defender. Touchdown, Virginia. Fasten your seatbelts. Rocco out of the gun. He's got 2 receivers right, 1 to the left now. Terrell goes in motion left. There's the snap. Here comes the pressure. Rocco fires over the middle. Touchdown! Jake McGee, and Virginia has taken the lead.
Getting that win in that game was really big for this season, so it was good that I was able to make some plays on that drive, but the win was the best part.
This portion of Cavalier Sports Weekly is brought to you by UVA Health System. We're for fans everywhere, and we're for the Cavaliers.
Welcome back to the show. Last Sunday, our women's soccer team took on rival North Carolina. Here's the game story.
Oh, hi. Driving towards goal. She's got an opportunity. Puts it Lyles there to thwart her again. Going with that force on. Here comes Doniak. Doniak's going to have a go. Just over the post. Walker, the ball in. North Carolina, and it's 1-0.
We didn't get a lot of chances in the first half, but we were close. We were a pass away, and so we kind of emphasized that at halftime. And credit, I mean, I thought they did a great job. They got the lead, you know, we went up 2-1 there, and it was what we obviously were in a good position.
Hollenberg is service in, she's found Miller, and Miller will have a go, and she's equalized. And just like that, Virginia ties it 1-1.
We came out ready to go in the second half and caught them. I don't know if they were in a lull or what it was, but we definitely opened up the space, and then 2 great balls across and easy tap-ins.
That girl was a great ball in behind that she sent to Caroline to come out and play as hard as she did in double overtime after such a long journey for her with the team, the World Cup team. I think, you know, I think she's only going to get, you know, she's only going to add more and more to our team.
get possession back. Roll up for Ohio. This could be dangerous now. Ohio and stiff in the run for it. And Ohio's going to take it. Looking for the equalizer.
We needed to do a little cover two on her, to be honest, but we didn't do as well as we could have. But she's just a superb athlete and a great player, you know. So credit her. I think we gained a lot. We learned a lot from this game, I think, especially our back line. Look at maybe some of the chances that we missed, and we were up 2-1. Maybe a draw is a just result. I think getting a point against this team, in the end, when we look back at it, I think we'll feel good about it.
Coming up after the break. This portion of Cavalier Sports Weekly is brought to you by the Virginia Athletics Foundation. You are the foundation.
Our men's soccer team hosted Xavier last weekend at Klockner Stadium. Let's take a look at the highlights.
A lot of first years, you know, I've put them under a lot of stress with some of these games that we've been playing, and it seemed like tonight they were, you know, their heads were spinning a little bit, to be honest, in the first half. In the second half, they responded, and that's a good sign. Disappointed in that we were winning with 5 minutes left and weren't able to see it through. But against a good, a playoff caliber team, they're very good, a tough, experienced team with a handful of very good college soccer players. Again, I think that's a playoff team, and we'll be hardened and better for it. You want to win, and you know, but you take a step back, and we've been in this situation 3 times now, you know, and we didn't find a way to beat ourselves or to not pick up a loose ball and kind of let somebody get on the end of something. So it's a tie, and it's not the greatest thing, but you know, we didn't beat ourselves.
Our cross-country teams host the Panorama Invitational this Saturday at Panorama Farms. Here's a preview of this year's teams.
We're excited for the meet on the 22nd. For us, it's our first, you know, real chance to kind of line up and get after it. We've got some good teams coming in on the women's side, Cal, Wisconsin, University of Kentucky. We're looking forward to seeing some good programs, bringing them to Charlottesville, getting run on our home course. It's a good chance for us to run against some different people. We've been practicing against each other for quite a while, so I think it's a great chance for the people of Charlottesville, students at Virginia, to come out and see how hard these men and women have been working and see a great college cross-country competition. See some great returners and some positive newcomers on the 22nd.
It's a big meet. It's the start of championship season. This is when we can first start gaining that large points towards qualifying for the national meet. And it's the first time we're going to race our full team, you know, at full strength. And we're going to line up against some great competition here. Getting a team like Arkansas to this meet is huge. It's a perennial, you know, national power. Michigan's coming in, Cal. We get to see teams from all around the country that we typically won't get to race against. And we think we're a pretty good team, so to line up against them, get a shot at home, we're really excited about that. Mark Amaralt, who's a returning All-American. Kyle King coming off an incredible freshman year where he qualified for the U.S. Team for the World Juniors. Chris Foley, who was second at the ACC 5K, and Sean Keverin, who had a huge outdoor season for us, qualifying for the NCAAs at 10,000 meters. We have 10 really good guys fighting for 7 spots at the championship team, and I think those guys are national type runners.
We would love for the entire city of Charlottesville and surrounding communities to come out to the meet on September 22nd to watch some incredible Major Division I action in cross country. It's only going to be an hour. It's going to be short and sweet. There's going to be a lot of cheering. We're going to have t-shirts. Panorama Farms is an incredible facility, gorgeous sights. Come out and see the nation's best take on the Wahoo.
Thanks for watching Cavalier Sports Weekly. Our football team returns home next week, and our other fall sports have some great home matches. Field hockey hosts ACC rival Maryland at the turf field. And our men's soccer team hosts Clemson at Klockner. We'll be back next week with more highlights and stories from Virginia athletics. I'm Caroline Miller, and until next time, go Hoos!
Cavalier Sports Weekly is brought to you by Stellar One Bank. In banking, there's good, better, and stellar. Visit Stellar One Bank today to see the difference. And by UVA Health System. We're for fans everywhere, and we're for the Cavaliers. And by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. And by the Virginia Athletics Foundation. You are the foundation.